You are here with me for Monday Musing 39, which means you are here for my 273rd video of the year. Oh, the drama of this week. This video requires some tea, but I'm not going to be quite this dainty, plus this is too clanky. This is my second mug this morning, and I would tell you that I wish it were a hot toddy. It has been that kind of a week. Let's talk about it. As you'll remember, my last Monday Musing, there had been a response. I had read a response from Autumn Beckman on how she was going to be responding to my What is Agate video. I couldn't imagine how one would respond to a What is Agate video. Respond, she did. She did a tag video. It was a unicorn tag video. But in the first several minutes of that video, she took the mickey out of me, as they would say in English. She teased me quite a bit about my Agate video and saying that the video was her idea because she had sent me a photo of a necklace and I hadn't said enough about it. I hadn't given it its due praise. She also said that it was not agate, as I was saying, it was agate. Agate, an agate necklace. It was a very funny video. Autumn's sense of humor is very dry. I'm talking Bob Newhart kind of dry. And a lot of people don't get it. They're not sure that she's joking, or it never occurs to them that she is, because she delivers it so deadpan that it seems like she's serious, even though she's saying something absolutely ridiculous. Well, Autumn is a very well-educated woman, and she is aware when she is saying something that is ridiculous. It was hysterical. Most of you got it. There were people who didn't. There were people who were very upset with her. So she and I both were saying in the comments, you know, it's really a joke. It's fine. Sometimes she would take it even further, this dryness, and they would still believe her. That's what that kind of sense of humor is like, that you just keep hitting somebody until they finally get that you cannot be that ridiculous. And behind the scenes, Autumn Beckman has continued this. My best friend from college now works at NASA. Here she is implying that she and Donnie are at NASA to go steal another one of my friends. Then again, in this photo, Autumn implies that she and Donnie are either starting a family together or may have already started a family together. So I let her know that I would be responding. Now, Bobby, who is Bobster92, he was the original person who requested the agate necklace video, asking what is agate. He knew that I was going to be responding to Autumn. Autumn knew that I was going to be responding to Autumn. But in the meantime, Bobby did a video, and it was genius. He did a parody on drama videos, on sort of spill the tea drama YouTube videos, and he did it so well. If you've seen very many of these at all, he took a lot of the elements that are in true drama videos. His whole demeanor, a lot of the things he said, like, this is a video I never thought I'd have to do. He did it all in character, and it was great. I really did start this whole thing, and the way that I started it was Autumn had a cold and Donnie had a cold. So I accused Autumn and Donnie of being together. Donnie is my dearest friend, and he has been in several of my videos. I accused her of cheating on me with Donnie. Well, Donnie and Autumn have never met, but what difference does that make? They got a cold together. So I really did start this whole thing. It is all on me. In Bobby's parody, this whole YouTube drama, he inserted himself saying that he actually knew Donnie long before I did, and he had the receipts. It's very interesting. I was blown away by his video. It is so good. I'm going to put down below, I'll put all the videos, and I'll kind of put them maybe in the order that you should see them, but they're funny. And along the way, though, there are people who are thinking we're serious. And Bobby's video, I don't know how you could take it seriously. I don't think people took him seriously, although there may have been a couple who did. So next, my video comes out, and in my video, I am doing a parody of the YouTube apology. So I'm apologizing to Autumn Beckman for mispronouncing her necklace, that agate may be normally pronounced agate, but her necklace is a completely different thing. I take you through the history, like I often talk about the history of jewelry and the meaning behind it. I take you through the history of Autumn's necklace, starting from the Bible, it's mentioned in the Bible, all the way through to Autumn finding it at the TJ Maxx, and just all the provenance in between. I acted serious, but I put in enough things that even if you weren't somebody who is prone to seeing humor, that I would think that you would get it. But there were still people who not only thought that I was being mean to Autumn, but also thought I was being mean to Yoda style. And I did tease Yoda style in that because we were teasing each other in the comments, because she was being nice to me in my comments and nice to Autumn in her comments, and we were like, you can't have it both ways, we can't both be right. There were so many people upset with me over my treatment of Yoda in that video. Before I aired that video, before I published it, I had been talking to Yoda and let her know that I was teasing her in that video, and Yoda was very much in on the joke, and she didn't know exactly what I was going to be doing, but she knew that I was doing something and she was fine with it. And woo, there are people out there defending Yoda. I mean, I got messages, I think Autumn got messages, and I know Yoda got some phone calls and she got some messages, and let people know I'm a big girl and I'm very well aware of this. Yoda looks very sweet and innocent, and I'm sure that she is, but don't be fooled by any of that. Yoda can handle Yoda. Yoda can bring the sass. She has got some serious sass that has been very well represented in our texting to each other. And she would have done a video by now, I think, but for the fact that, there are things that she's doing in her personal life. Funny that we also have personal lives. And so she's been very busy lately, all good stuff. Hopefully, I say hopefully she'll be doing a video. I don't know if she will. I don't know if the timing will be right, but if Yoda chooses to do that, Yoda will be very good at it. In fact, I am quite suspicious because Yoda asked me to do a video on evil eye jewelry. And I said, oh, I've already filmed that and I have it planned later in the month of October. Yoda said, no, you need to post that a little sooner. I'm very suspicious Yoda has something up her sleeve there. All of this drama didn't end there, however. Autumn posted another video called Thursday Thoughts. Sound familiar? Any resemblance at all to Monday Musing? No, it's totally different. It's a totally different thing. It is Thursday Thoughts, complete with its own 100% unique thumbnail. Yeah. In that video, Autumn continues with her very dry, bone dry, like martini dry sense of humor. She shares what gift she will be sending to Yoda, which was a pair of flip-flops. And Autumn talks about a lot of other things very dryly, including the jewelry industry's big secret that the gemstone labradorite is made from the eyes of Labrador retrievers. And that is why there are so many blind Labrador retrievers. And why am I promoting greyhound rescue when I really should clean my own house and help the blind Labradors? There were people who believed that. They were furious in her comments. They just thought it was awful. I grew up in a house where I can just tell you the sass runs deep. It is generations deep. My father is just full of sass. Of course I am. My father said that when I was 2, I would need to explain. Sometimes I would explain to my mother that my father was only joking. My sons are both smartasses, including the one who does not speak. Very low functioning, doesn't speak, but he can bring the sass. Our dog has sass. You cannot survive in this household without it. And that's why I'm always surprised when somebody doesn't get humor isn't aware that it might be there, because it was just the way that I was raised. But I do understand that there are a lot of people who lead very serious lives all the time. I'm not one of them. Fun is a big part of my day. I was the mom who, sometimes when my son got home from school, he was hit with a water balloon and knew to immediately start looking around because his bucket of ammo was somewhere nearby. That's just the life that we lead. I think maybe the more that you've had to go through, the more you need humor in your life. What I will say is my What is Agate video has been seen over 1,000 times. I don't think I've had another Jewelry Minute video that has been viewed over 1,000 times. So the best news that I can tell you is that a lot of people know what agate is at this point. I have offered that to the world. And Autumn helped me bring that message to you. After all of that, Autumn had the audacity to ask me what a spinner ring is. I will do the video, and I will do it like every other Jewelry Minute. It will be an honest video on spinner rings because, like agate, I want you to understand the spinner ring. Last week, in addition to my Autumn Beckman apology video, I did a video on the RealReal and tips, tricks, and hacks for shopping for clothing on the RealReal. I did that because a lot of you had asked me about fit for both Lily Silk and the RealReal, and had asked me some other things about shopping online. It made sense to do a video talking just about that. In addition to What is Agate and the Evil Eye video, we talked about calibre cut stones, the Cullinan diamond, and also what is a ring shank. Next week, I will be sharing two pieces of my jewelry with you, the Chronicle bracelet and the Prelude bracelet. Some of you have asked to see them both together. I'll be showing that. And also, I'll show you the variations that I make the Chronicle and the Prelude in. In all of this hullabaloo, Autumn's tag video kind of got lost, and her tag is on unicorn bags. I am going to try to film that and get that up this week. I have a very busy week. It's going to be difficult for me to do, but I do need another video for next week, so I will try to get that done and up. Of course, I will also have more Jewelry Minutes for you. So much to catch up on if you took the week off, not only on my channel, but also on Autumn Beckman's channel and Bobster92's channel, and maybe in the future, Yoda Styles' channel. Do know that Autumn, Yoda, and Bobby are all great people. They're all hysterical. We are all friends. There is not a diva among us. There is, however, a whole lot of sass. Thank you so much for being here. And in the way that only Autumn Beckman can say,
bye for now.